It's that time once again. Kick off our annual tradition of counting down the top 25 most important Eagles. We run through the guys we gauge as best of the birds. And kicking things off is number 25, safety, the rookie, Andrew Mukuba. Eagles' second-round pick, selected 64th overall out of Texas. 5 interceptions last season at Texas after he transferred there from Clemson. So, Dave, what do you think of him at number 25?
Yeah, and this is a little tricky to figure out. Should he be on the list? Should he not be on the list? He has to win that job first, and he's competing with Sidney Brown and Tristan McCullum. But the fact that he got first-team reps in spring practices, they just drafted him, second-round pick. You get the feeling that he's going to have a really good chance to win this job. And he does a lot of the same things C.J. Gardner-Johnson did in this defense. They're trying to replace Gardner-Johnson. I think he really would be a nice fit next to Reed Blankenship on the back end of Vic Fangio's secondary.
Yeah, you mentioned, obviously, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and that is a big hole to fill because he was, for lack of a better way, a big-time leader on certain plays on the field. I'm going to carefully say that, maybe not as much in the locker room, but he did have a certain swagger. So are you trying to replace the production on the field, or are you trying to replace the sweat? Like, how is this going to work for Mukuba?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's twofold. And number one, Chauncey was an extremely productive player.
Yeah.
He played 2 seasons here. He has 12 picks as an Eagle. I mean, that is tough to replace. And even if you allow that not all those interceptions were great plays on him, some of them, the kind of ball falls in his hands, he made the plays. And the plays are what matters. I think that is tougher to replace. And now the other part of that is he had that swagger. He brought a mentality to the defense. How do you replace that? I'm not as worried about that. This team just won a Super Bowl. They have a lot of players who kind of bring that, whether it's Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, Reed Blankenship even, Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell have a lot of confidence. So I don't worry about that element of it as much. The playmaking part of it, I mean, I think that is a concern, especially if we're talking about replacing him with either a rookie or a relatively inexperienced player at a position that can be difficult to play early on in your career.
Yeah, 12 interceptions in 2 seasons is pretty impressive. Earlier this offseason, Drew Mukuba was asked what safeties he watches and tries to model his game after.
I say a guy like Buda Baker, Brian Branch, those guys that's, my size and kind of move how I move a little bit. I mean, I can't go watch. I mean, I can watch it, but I can't really do as much as a guy that's 6'3". I like watch guys that's my height, my size, kind of move the same and just kind of see what they do and just add it to my game to improve my game, obviously. But, being at this level, every little thing you can find to help you, you're going to need it.